Hey tribe members, I thought I'd put a bit of a video together for all those introverts out there. Most of you think I'm actually an extrovert, and really, I'm not. What is an introvert? So an introvert is someone that gets a lot of energy from being alone, which that's what I do. I get a lot of energy from being alone. I work for myself, I live by myself, and I like my alone time. But I can be bright and bubbly when I'm out in public. So that makes me kind of like an outgoing introvert. And I've posted in the group about this before. And I thought I'd just share a little bit about my weekend. So I was having a pretty emotional week and I thought I just really needed some downtime. And I needed time alone, and that enables me to recharge so that I can be the best for you guys, the best for my friends, and just enjoy life again. But unfortunately, I had a going away party to go to, and it's Canberra, it's freezing cold, it's the middle of winter here, and it's really hard to get out. So I understand when people are going off to social situations, and there's been a few of you in the group that really struggled to get out there and mingle and meet people and do the things that you're meant to do socially when all you want to do is hide at home. So I thought I'd share a little bit about what I did over the weekend. And there was also another driving factor. At the start of this year, I decided that I was going to say yes to every single social event or party so that I opened up the opportunity to meet a potential husband. Because if you don't get yourself out there, how are you meant to meet anybody? And trust me, I've been on enough internet dates to know that that's probably not the way I'm going to meet my future husband. So back to my Saturday night, where I really didn't want to go to this party and I was dreading going. I knew that I had to socialize and make conversation with randoms, and just wasn't my thing. But I knew I had to go. I had to make space, and I said that I was going to go to every social event. So sitting in my car, I do what I call frame myself. So I think about this bubble that goes around me, and that's who I am. So my 3 words are sparkly, happy, and confident. And I've spoken to a few of you about what are your 3 words, how do people describe who you are? And they're the 3 words that I use myself. So I was framing myself in this aura of being sparkly, confident, and happy. So when I walked into the room, that was what people thought of me. That meant my physiology changed. So it meant that I was standing tall, I presented myself well, I was confident in the way that I walked. I wasn't slumped, looking down at the ground, not making eye contact with people. It was about the way in which I portrayed myself, but I created that aura around myself. So I walk into the door of this party. It's at one of the night spots in Canberra, and I take a moment to just stand there, take in my surroundings. Because as people, we find the first little corner to run off to and hide like little mice with people that we know. Now, if your motivation is to network with potential business owners, or in my case, find a future husband, or any of those kind of situations where you want to be perceived as confident and owning a room, well, you can't scuttle off to the nearest corner and talk to the person that's most familiar. So for me, it was standing there, proud for a couple of moments, taking in the situation, scanning the room, making eye contact with a few people because that's who I'll catch up with later in the night, and then confidently walking over to somebody else that I wanted to talk to. So when you get to social situations, it's about framing yourself. Who do you want to be? Create that aura about yourself. And then when you actually arrive there, take a moment. Stand still, own the moment. Let people look at who you are. Let people know that you're there. Make eye contact with a few people so that you know, yeah, I'll catch up with that person and that person and that person. And then step forward to the person that you wish to speak to first. Then spend the rest of the night making your way around from person to person, having slight chats here and there, but saying, oh, I must catch up with this person and walk off. And later in the night, you've got somebody else to go back to. How does this work in more of a dating situation? I thought I'd share this as well. Say you're at the bar ordering a drink. Have a 30-second chat with that guy. Hey, how's your night? Just very casual. But you've already made that introduction so that when he wants to come and chat to you later, you're not someone that's just been an ice queen. You've already made that casual introduction, and it's going to make it a lot easier for him to chat. But then you're not caught in that awkward situation of, oh, how do I chat about? What do I chat about? Introduce yourself, say hi, collect his name, and then walk on your merry way. If he wants to talk to you, he'll obviously track you down. So that's my suggestion for dating. There's also a suggestion there for outgoing introverts or introverts, how to frame yourself in social situations, and especially here in Canberra when it's getting freezing cold. Love to hear what you think about this. Pop a comment in the comments below, and thanks for being my tribe. And if you want any other videos, let me know, and I'm happy to share my wisdom and knowledge.